Hi, welcome back to the Earth Star Tribrid. I am your host, the Earth Star Tribrid. We are doing a family passed on loved one, Stephen Stran, born May 3rd. I don't know the year, and the day of death is June 30th, 2022. Now, I have already asked off camera if he would like to speak. He said yes. It was kind of shifty a little bit because I'm pretty sure this is his first time ever doing it. So he's like, "What do I do?" He's like, "What do I do?" I'm like, and when I specifically said sway is yes and circle is no, it started moving the way it's supposed to. Okay, so am I speaking with the All High Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Stephen Stran? Okay. Am I speaking with anyone else other than the three of you? Okay. Holy heck, man. Ooh, do you see how high this flame is? Okay, we don't need to be that high. That flame was not that high. Do you see this is the blue is a spirit candle. The black is the like for communication. The black is for see, now he's got it down. Thank you. So Stevens is are you trying to get your bearings here, Mr. Strand? Was that you with the candle? Okay. Are you excited? A little too excited? Okay. Alright. So I know your wife is going to be watching and your daughter is going to be watching. I don't know if any other family members will watch, but you saw how high that flame went. So now it's normal. I don't need you to burn my candle all the way down, okay? Because we got to keep this at a regular length in order for you to be able to talk. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Do you have any messages that you would like to get out for your family? Yes. Your wife? Daughter? Anyone else? Do you have a son you want to get message out to? Your grandchildren? Okay. Do you want to do this as a I don't know all wait, well, yeah, you do have, yeah, you do have a son. All right, yeah. I was thinking about her sons, not her brothers. Okay, so your mother, your wife, your daughter, your son. Do you have any other sons? Yes. Do you have any other daughters? Yes. Okay. So we'll do daughters as a whole and brothers, sons as a whole, and then we'll do grandchildren as a whole. Is that okay with you? And we'll do wife separate from that. Obviously, she'll have her own set. Does that sound good to you? Does any of this not sound good to you? Okay. All right. So we do this, and then we also do our Scrabble. He's new to this, guys. He's new to this, so he was just trying to. He wasn't like, "What do I do?" Okay. So with the Scrabble words here, I'm gonna shake it up. I'm gonna do each one. We're gonna do your wife, and then sons, and then daughters, or daughter. Do you have more than one daughter? No, you have one daughter. How many daughters do you have? One? Two? Do you have two? All right, sons. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3 sons and 1 daughter? Okay. All right. So we'll do wife, daughter, sons, and then grandchildren. Sound good? All right. So the one we're doing now is for the wife. So we're going to shake it up, and I'm going to grab a handful, set it down, and those are going to be the messages that you get out, okay? Hopefully I can get this all done before my kid gets home. All right, here we go. We got Mercury, spring. So you will know him better than I do, guys. Okay. We also got the number 11 out here, and we got Capricorn. Now this doesn't necessarily mean like what your sign is. This could be something that deals with the house that it governs. Okay. Alright, so for the wife, let's get all of these separated here. Well, we got Lily. Lilies are a springtime flower. Got Feast. Got Win. Got Fan. We do have Wax. Do you need me to pull out any more letters? No. Okay. So 11th house is Aquarius. That can either be your sign or it can be, well, his is May, so that means he's a Gemini. Or, yeah, Gemini. But 11th house. 11th house governs friendships, social groups, and community. It is also associated with hopes, wishes, and future goals, as well as humanitarian endeavors in your connection to the collective. This house indicates your aspirations, the fulfillment of those aspirations, and your potential gains from your professional life and professional groups. So, wishes and desires. The 7th house is linked to your perception of faith and the universal purpose, how it influences your choices for a collective good. And then Capricorn. Capricorn rules the 10th house in astrology, which is associated with career, reputation, social status, and ambition. Also known as the midheaven, signifies your public life, how you are perceived by others, and your long-term professional goals. When the sign Capricorn is in your 10th house, it can indicate a strong drive for achievement and desire to reach a position of power or influence. Well, we do have Thanksgiving coming up. So, obviously, there's going to be a feast. Thanksgiving's here. Lily might be significant in some way. Maybe not your favorite flower. Or maybe your name, middle name. Again, like, you're going to know him better than me. We got fan mail. Something about the mail. Fan mail. Oh, see, eat, feast. Are you saying you're going to be there when they feast for Thanksgiving and Christmas? Obviously, does that mean for anything else? No. So he's going to be with you guys when you have your feasts for Thanksgiving. Oh, I'm also this is what I'm hearing. Make him a plate. See, okay, so if you have a mantle or even like a little table that has his picture, or if you kept his, if he has ashes at all, light a candle and put a plate there for him. Okay. Would you like them to put a plate for you? Yes, both Thanksgiving and Christmas. Yep. Okay, so he would like for you to do that. Like, if you ever seen Coco, all right, the movie Coco, where Cinco de Mayo they go and they put out food for their loved ones and stuff like that. Yeah, it's like that. Do that. Like I do that. Well, I haven't. I need to go light a candle and give them some food. But yeah, do that. Um, is Lily significant in any way? Is that a name of somebody? Somebody specific? Yes or no, please? No. Is that a favorite flower of someone's? Okay. That's what it's saying. Alright, so fan, mail. You can also write him a letter. Like, just write him a letter, that you miss him. Eat, feast, give him something to eat. Or maybe you got lilies growing in your yard somewhere. We have Max. We also have fall. Eat, yeah, fall. Yeah, we got fall coming out here. We are in fall, stuff like that. There's Maxine. We got Jest. Jest is usually like jokester, somebody who jokes a lot. Line. We also got Allie. East. Mine. We also got. Oh, wait. Oh, that's the number 5. Okay, so we got 5 here. Let me see what 5th house is. Fifth house, house of pleasure, creativity, and self-expression. It governs areas like romance, children, hobbies, artistic talents, and activities that bring you joy and allow you to express your individuality. It is naturally ruled by Leo and the Sun, representing life's joy and creative pursuits. We got steam line, teams. Maybe he likes to watch I don't know. Maybe he likes to watch football. I mean, a lot of people like to watch football on Thanksgiving. We got 11 and 5, so November 5th. November 5th was yesterday. And again, I tried to do this yesterday and I wasn't able to. We also, if you were to do like 1 plus 1 is 2, and then 5 is 7, and then 5 plus 11 is obviously 16. Those numbers could be significant. Mercury in astrology. Mercury astrology. The messenger planet represents communication, intellect, and mental processes. It governs how you think, learn, and express yourself, influencing your ability to reason, process information, and connect with others. And that's what we're doing. Look how high that's going. Good God. He is enjoying this. He's like, oh my God, I can talk to them. Okay. FM. Whether it's like FM radio. Is there anything else you would like to get out in these messages for your wife? No. Okay. And who knows, you might see something going on in the letters and stuff that I'm not seeing. And, you take it as it resonates for you. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and move on to, hold on a second. Do you want to give out another message for your wife? No. Make him a plate. Yep, he wants you to make him a plate for Thanksgiving. All right, we're going to go ahead and get into daughters. Maybe also what I'm getting for teams, if he does like football, put football on for him. If he's got a favorite chair or a favorite spot, get it ready for him so that way when he comes to visit, he has his own little area. Okay? All right, we are going to go ahead and get into messages for the daughter. Here we go. He was making that flame go so hard. I'm like, don't waste out the candle. That's helping you stay connected. All right. So messages for your daughter. Daughter. Okay, I'm looking. We got money, exclamation, money. Number one is self, house of self. Now, I know this is I, but sometimes I see this as like a lowercase l. Sometimes, not all the time. It only depends if it comes out. Holly. We got joy. We got work. We got joy. We got high. REM, as in REM sleep. Maybe somebody needs to get a little bit more sleep. Got boy. Now this is a sign for a mutable, meaning adaptability. And we got job. Yeah, somebody needs to get more sleep. Something about work and job. Your job, your work. There's a horn blaring off right now. DIY, do it yourself. Oh, we got here. So we have and also with work we have with job here. It says good job, good work. I don't have a T out here, but like weight, good job with the good job weights, maybe weight loss. Born. Born. Would you like me to get any more letters out? Yes. Shake it up first and then pull, or just pull? Shake it up first and pull. Okay. Should I leave these letters here? Yes. Okay. 1 sec. Looking. We got 2 and 6, but we're going to go with 2. Second house is money, and then this is money. Got cardinal, create. My son's going to be coming home soon. Oh, God. Good work. I'm getting M&Ms for some reason. M&Ms. Yep, now we have the right ones. Holly. We have Ed. We got don't quit out here, but I don't have another T, so don't quit. Yeah, now we have it. Weight loss. Don't quit on weight loss journey. Yeah, don't quit. Don't. It's basically I'm getting Holly. Holly, don't quit on your weight loss journey. You're doing a good job. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting, okay, so I'm getting fasting. So try some fasting. If you're doing your weight loss journey, try fasting. But always consult your physician first. Like make sure like whatever you're going to do, like whether it's intermittent fasting or just whatever fasting. BBW, Big Beautiful Woman. There you go. You got break. Maybe you need to take a break. Remember I said you need to catch up on sleep. Break. Take a break. DUI. I don't know what that's for. Oh, breakfast. Okay, so maybe he's saying, okay, so I'm getting intermittent. Do we have it out here? I don't think I have enough teeth. Obviously, no piece of hair in my mouth. Ugh. Obviously, consult with your physician or whoever. But with breakfast, I'm getting intermittent fasting. Maybe you need to skip breakfast. Okay, so like, say you have an eating window of like you can do 8 hour, 10 hour eating window where like don't eat much for breakfast. Drink more water. Mhm. Mhm. Yep. Yep. drink more water through the morning, and then around lunchtime, that's when you should eat. Have either an 8 or 10 hour window. Like I said, there's different ones. You can have an 8 hour window, and then like the rest of the time after at a certain time. Like, so for example, you can either start eating at 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, or even 12 o'clock. But when that eating window starts, you have that until a specific time, and then once that time is over, no more eating, just drink more water. And if you're feeling hungry, um, again, drink water. Yeah, hungry. Drink more water. Yeah. And we got a dog out here. I don't know if somebody's got a dog. We got walk, dog. Go out walking with your dog. We also have floss. Binge, as in like probably binge eating. You got to watch on binge eating. Because here's the thing, like say you haven't had something in a long time and then you go out and have it, it's like a craving. Especially if you cut out sugar. Yeah. Especially if you cut out sugar. If you cut out sugar and then like you have sugar for the first time, like you gotta have some self-control so that way you don't start binge eating on a lot of stuff and then like you lose the progress that you made. Is there anything else you would like to get out for messages when it comes to your daughter or daughters? No? Is that it? Yes. Okay. All right, so that's it for the data. We're going to move on to sons, but your the daughter's brothers. Okay. FB, I'm also getting something about Facebook. I don't know why. I also saw Joe. Alright. So brothers. This is for the brothers now. Something for the brothers. Oh, alright, well, we'll take you because you're right there. Okay. Okay, we got Capricorn, we got Gemini, 3. We got a plus and then a 1. I don't know. 1, 7. 7th house is family. Right away we got clown. Maybe somebody. See, like I said, like in the first one, somebody jest. Somebody likes to joke. We have clown. Somebody likes to play jokes, play pranks or something. Let's get these situated. My child will be home very soon, so I might have to come back here in a minute. Sunny, sun, sunny, Sony. Oh, a lot of H's out here. We got wood. We got Mike. We have Neil. Oh, that's my kid. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. So again, there's Wood, Neil. We have Mike. Where'd he go? Michael. We have Luke or Lucas. We have, yep, I was about to say getting Kevin, but I don't think, yeah, and we got Kevin. First, middle, or last names. We have Roy. We got Jason. Again, like I said, again, these are first, middle, or last initials. So it doesn't necessarily have to be, or maybe even nicknames if you have these nicknames. Sorry, I had to put my music back on. I even have a Winston out here. Do I have a T? No. No T. Okay. That's sorry, Kev. Something about wood. Or wood. Wouldn't. Or no T. Yeah, no T. Wood. Wield. Soy. Something about soy. would Jesus do?
I told you I was done with
Commercials. Stupid commercials. Do we have a K out here? No. Somebody's thinking this is weird. Saturday Night Live. Somebody probably likes Saturday Night Live. WWE. Hulk Hogan. I'm getting like the Hulk Hogan. Foul. Probably likes to watch, foul, football, basketball, some type of sport. Whether they play or they just watch. So, okay, yeah, third. So we're going to go into what the houses mean. So, third house. Third house governs communication, intellect, and your immediate environment. It rules over how you speak, write, and process information, as well as your relationships with siblings and neighbors. The third house also relates to early education, short distance travel, and everyday local activities. Well, we're getting a lot of that. I was getting like WWE, foul, that's like foul ball. And then something about siblings. I mean, did say a little bit more than one boy. First house. The first house, also known as House of Self, represents your identity, physical appearance, and the first impressions you make on others. It is determined by the sign on the eastern horizon at the exact moment of your birth, known as the ascendant or rising sign. This house is associated with new beginnings, your core personality, and your physical vitality. So something about soy. Hold on a second. What's soy? Soy. Health. Okay, somebody probably, unless you're allergic to soy, then forget it. Soy is a plant-based protein that has numerous health benefits. It is a good source of isoflavones, isoflavones, plant compounds that may help reduce the risk of heart disease, breast cancer. Okay, so he wants you to focus on your guys' health. Fiber, it gives fiber, promotes digestive health, and regulates blood sugar levels if somebody's diabetic. Protein, essential for building and maintaining muscle mass, and calcium, important for bone health. Special health benefits, reduces the risk of heart disease, lowers risk of certain cancers, improves bone health, regulated blood sugar levels, reduced, well, you don't have to worry about, these are about the boys, so you don't have to worry about this, but it says reduced menopausal symptoms. Precautions, soy allergy, some people may have allergic thyroid problems. People with thyroid problems should consult their doctor before consuming large amounts of soy. Oh, shit. Okay. Well, there was a reason that came out. Alright, I have an underactive thyroid. And I do like soy sauce with my sushi. Okay. Processed soy products. Some processed soy products, such as soy protein concentrate, might contain high levels of sodium and unhealthy fats. So soy is a big thing here. Okay, so that was first house. And then seventh house. House of Partnerships and governs all significant this is seventh house, significant one-on-one relationships, including marriage, business partnerships, and close friendships. It represents the qualities sought in a partner, the dynamics of a relationship, and our ability to cooperate with others. It is located directly across the first house of self. Well, there you go. It's right next to each other. 1 and 7. Hey. Partnerships. This house. Blah, blah, blah. This house. Oh my God. This house is most strongly associated with committed relationships and marriage, representing the foundation and dynamics of these bonds, contracts, and agreements. It also rules over legal agreements and contracts, including those in business partnerships, lawsuits, and other formal collaborations. Opposites. The seventh house represents the other and can also symbolize open enemies or rivals who are openly opposed to you. So some of the names that I have out here, maybe somebody, I mean, if this is not you, this could be somebody who you are rivaled against. Maybe a name pops up and be like, oh, well, that's not my name. That's so-and-so who I have, bad energy with, or some shit like that. Balance and compromise. It signifies your capacity for cooperation, compromise, and finding balance in your one-on-one interactions. Partner characteristics. By examining the sign on the seventh house cusp and any planets within it, astrologers, good lord, why can't I speak, can gain insight into the type of partner you are likely to attract, including their personality and appearance. That, you know what? I was just talking to a friend of mine about it. How I'm able to decipher, like when I'm using the pendulum here, how I'm able to figure out what a suspect or a person looks like that they don't, basically a suspect. And I'm wondering if I can do that when it comes to somebody who you're supposed to be like, not a soulmate per se, because soulmates can either be romantic or platonic or familiar, meaning that your soulmate could be your sister, but that doesn't mean you want to marry your sister. You know what I mean? Or your soulmate could be this guy at work, you're male, but there's a guy at work that you guys are like, you feel like you could have been like brothers in another life or some shit like that. So yeah. We got Jam. Heard. Hear, something about hearing, or, yeah, maybe something about hearing. If you're having issues with hearing, that also can mean something along the lines of like having an ear infection. When you get ear infections, in a really severe case of ear infection, you can lose your hearing. So, especially when we're in the winter season, or getting, as you know, the hot and cold, hot and cold. Is there anything more you want me to get on this one? Nope, move on to the grandkids. All right, we're moving on to the grandkids now, guys. So we did the mother, the daughter, the brothers, and now we're doing the grandkids. No, okay. But yeah, what I was saying is that since I'm able to do that with descriptions, like I said, like I might be able to figure out the person, like a soul, like somebody you're supposed to spend the rest of your life with, in marriage, matrimony, that type of deal. All right. Cleanse real quick. All right, here we go. What do you want to say to the grandkids? Alright, not looking, not looking, not looking. It just fell out of my hand. Okay. We got male. Question mark. Is this an F or a C? Alright, whatever. I don't remember. We're just going to go with the C. Now, here's the thing. This symbol also illustrates for illusion and confusion. And we got a question mark out here. So we have a male that's probably confused. Or masculine energy. It doesn't necessarily have to be male. It might be somebody who's in masculine energy. That could be somebody who's, we got a rat out here. That could be somebody's Chinese zodiac sign. Somebody working full time. We have math. Maybe somebody's still in school and is questioning their math. Maybe they're having a hard time in math. Okay, let's get these separated here. Theo, not right now, sweetheart. Mommy's working. Mom. Alright, he just wanted my phone. We're good. We just got back from getting a slushie, and I was just like, no, I told you we'd go get a slushie, and you gotta let mommy finish her work, okay? And he's like, okay. And then, like, literally within 5 to 10 minutes, he came down here. I'm like, hey, you gotta let me work, sweetheart. Love you to death. Just let me work. I've been trying to get this out for a little bit here. Let's see. Okay, so these are the grandkids. So grandkids. Okay, so we have, alright, so let me just look at the planets here. So Neptune, I want to say that's Neptune. Alright, in astrology, Neptune is the planet of spirituality, dreams, intuition, and creativity. It also governs illusions, escapism, compassion, and the subconscious mind, representing a desire to merge with a higher consciousness or ideal. While its energy can inspire great art and empathy, it also has a dual nature that can manifest as confusion, deception, or addiction when reality is ignored. Okay, and then we also have Mars. Mars is the planet of action, drive, and passion, representing our energy, ambition, and how we assert ourselves. It governs how we pursue our desires, face conflicts, and use our physical energy, Mars is associated with courage, anger, aggression, and masculine energy, and is the traditional ruler of Aries and co-ruler of Scorpio. Mm-hmm. Alright, so placement. Your Mars sign shows how you will direct your energy and assert yourself. The house Mars is in your birth chart indicates the specific area of life where you are most assertive and active. Okay, they probably want you to check out your birth chart. Again, Cafe Astrology is going to be the easiest way to do it. If you don't know your time of birth, it's on your birth certificate. But check out your placements, and wherever those placements are is probably where you might need to look into. Yep. Grand self. Grandiose. Okay, well, somebody might have a grandiose self. Okay, so grandiose. I think that's a little. You think of yourself a little too much? Hold on. Okay, grandiose. Impressive and imposing in appearance or style, especially pretentiously so. Excessively grand or ambitious. Like overambitious, bold. A grandiose person has an inflated sense of self-importance and superiority, often exhibiting an exaggerated belief in their own abilities, talent, and/or significance. This can manifest as a constant boasting, dismissing the accomplishments of others, and feeling that rules don't apply to them. While healthy confidence is based on reality, grandiosity is often unrealistic and can be a symptom of underlying psychological conditions like narcissistic personality disorder or bipolar disorder. This could be something that either you are dealing with or you are dealing with somebody else that is like this. Basically, get it in check. That's what I'm getting. Yeah. All right. What else? Tact. You got dog here again. You got dog the first time. Something about dog. Oh. Go play with your puppy. Go walk your puppy, play with your puppy. Go play with your puppy. I don't have another E here, but I'm getting science. There was math before. Somebody's probably still in school. Again, this is not a specific grandchild or anything. I said grandkids, so I don't know how many are there, but this could be. I don't give a. Somebody probably has an I don't give a fuck attitude. We got Doc. Yeah, doctor. Somebody either has to see a doctor, or they are a doctor, or they're going to school. We have school, so maybe somebody's going to school to be some type of doctor. Yep, we got PhD. Somebody can be lazy. You got movies. Somebody likes to go to the movies. Who doesn't? But nowadays it's just so freaking expensive. Maybe somebody works at a cinema. Yeah, we got school here. Or maybe somebody wants to go to film school. Yeah, film school. We got movies, cinema, film, and then with school, somebody wants to go to film school. Hard. We have CAT scan. Whenever with the doctor thing, CAT scan. And I think a CAT scan. No, it's an MRI. What's a CAT scan? Is that a full body thing, or is that CT scan, CAT scan? Medical imaging procedure that uses X-rays to create detailed cross-sectional images of the inside of the body to help diagnose conditions, plan treatment, and monitor disease. During the scan, the patient lies on a table that moves into a large donut-shaped scanner, which rotates around them to capture images. And then I think an MRI. We have MRI here too. Yeah, there's heavy schooling here. MRI. Medical imaging technique that uses strong magnetic field and radio waves to produce detailed images of the body's internal structures. Does like brain and spinal cord. Remember before when we were talking about heart conditions and stuff like that. So there could be some type of genetic, something genetic. Oh, where you at? Where you at? Where are you at? I thought I had another E out here, but I guess not. But I'm getting something with genetics. Um, Gen Z. What is Gen Z era? Gen Z. Okay, Gen Z refers to people born between 1997 and 2012, making them a generation after millennials. Is there a Gen Y? Okay, Gen Y or millennials are people born roughly between 1981 and 1996. So we got Gen Z, which is, like I said, between 1997 and 2012. Shot. I mean, like, I hope not. So, or somebody might need to get injections, for example, like oh wait. I don't have another N, but injection almost here. If we had another N, it would be there. But maybe somebody might be diabetic or could be being diagnosed as diabetic. There's a lot of health stuff going on here. They want you to be very wary about your health. Look after your health. Gen Z and Gen Y. GoPro. Again, that was film, cinema, movies, film school. GoPro is like one of those little handheld things. Somebody might do that. This channeling is very health oriented. So please take care of yourself. You know, maybe you do need to see a doctor just so that way, you know, you can get a good, or nutritionist is what I should say, a nutritionist. Is there anything else you want me to say out of this? No. Okay. All right. Do you want me to get out any more messages concerning? No. Okay. So the last thing I'm going to do before we close out this read is see if Stephen Stran here can give me some messages confirming who he is who I'm talking to. And again, you guys will know him better than I. And yeah, so you guys will know him better than I would. So we're gonna put this all back, shake it up, and excuse me, confirmation. And then we're gonna do a handful again, and we're gonna put some words together. And like I said, you will only know him better than I do. So this is to confirm. Pro. I'm a pro. Yeah, that's right. I'm a pro. Hey, I also can make mistakes. I'm not grandiose. I don't do all that. You know. So I would definitely, we're going to put these in here and see what he can give us regarding himself, so you can verify that who I'm talking to is your passed on loved one. All right. Cleanse. Now my incenses are about to go out and my candles are getting low. Alright, here we go. Alright, hold on. Am I speaking to the All-High Almighty? Am I speaking with Jesus Christ? Am I speaking with Stephen Stran? Am I speaking with anyone else other than the three of you? Alright, so Stephen Stran, these are going to be channeled messages to verify you are who you are. You got it? Alright, so like I said, you guys know him better than I, and put it where it fits. If it's not him, it might be something he knows about you, and he's putting it out there, okay? So use your discernment when getting these messages, all right? Here we go. Somebody could be an earth sign, but he's a Gemini. We got fixed. We got air sign on here, fixed air sign. We got money twice, something about money. We got mutable, the number 2, 2, and second house is money, like finances. PPP, W. Should I pull out another handful? Should I pull out 2 handfuls? No, one more handful? Okay. Oh, got Gemini. We got Moon. We got you. We got 2 U's out here. We got Aries. We got the number 10. Taurus again. Taurus represents finances. L again. D. I. Small D's. N. S. S. A lot of S's. Glow, heat. Glow and heat. Got key. Got slow. Eight. Got steel. Or even steel. What I'm when you pass, did he like shows that, you know how they blow glass blowers, glass blowing, or like what were those shows called? There's a show where they how do I describe it? Kind of like blacksmithing. Maybe he liked to watch there's a certain show that's on there that where they do that. You got heat, like I said, glass, steel, blow. Because that might be like his ASMR in a sense. Like for me, like I like to watch the power washing stuff. He might actually like to watch. I mean, like on TV, obviously. I don't know if he watched anything on like YouTube or anything like that. But they got shows on there where they make I can't remember the name, but like swords. They make these swords, some type of blacksmithing. They show how to make, back in the day how they and they had to show how sturdy it is, how sharp it is. And then you had the glass blowing show. Hold on. Oh, it's called Blown Away. Do we have that on here? No, but I'm looking it up. Like, I have glass blowing shows. It's called Blown Away. And, blacksmith shows. Forged in Fire. That's what it's called. I don't know if you ever watched any of those. Forged in Fire. That's like, yeah, that's what it was called, man. I actually enjoy that show. It was a good show. It was a good show. But it's in here. It's coming out. There's a deed. We got the money in the tourist thing. Deed. House. Deed to a house. Something about a deed to a house. We have tall. Maybe he was tall. He was tall. Tall dude. He was a tall. I was about to say tall dude, and here it is. Tall dude. We got meat. Maybe he was a big meat eater. We do have steak out here. We do have ham. We got. Do I have an R? I'm hearing turkey, but I don't see an R out here. I wonder. Okay, I mean, like I said, you know him better than I do. He might like ham over turkey or chicken when it comes to like food. Like for example, like on Christmas, it's either a turkey or a ham, right? Maybe he prefers the ham over the turkey. Obviously, for Thanksgiving, turkey's traditional, obviously, but he might like to have a steak other than a turkey or a chicken. But I mean, it's meat. Meat is meat. I mean, I'm quite honestly, I am the same way. I ain't gonna lie. I loves me a steak. We got medium. Do I have a medium? Yeah, medium. He might take his steak on a medium side. Me personally, I mean, medium's fine, but like I'm a medium rare type of girl. I want it to almost moo. Medium steak. He might take it medium. Pap. Pappy. Pappy is happy. How about that? I don't know if he was nicknamed Pappy or Pap. Or I don't have another A on here, Papaw. I mean, he is a I would assume he's a grandfather. Papa, Papa, Dad, Daddy. Got knife. Do I have enough out here? No, I don't, but I'm hearing knife. I mean, Forged in Fire definitely has that. I mean, like I said, he might like those shows. I don't know. Something along those lines. There might be something I don't know if anything is significant about it, but you might want to look into some type of deed for a house. Or he left a deed to a house for one of y'all. Mm. Is there anything else you want me to get out right now? Or is that it? That's it? Anything else? Nope. That, ooh, it's flickering. Alright, guys. I believe that is all I got for you today. Please like, share, and subscribe, and let me know if this resonated for you guys. Okay? I'm sorry for your loss, but you know, that was hilarious in the beginning. How that light, it's never done that before. How it shot up like that. Guaranteed, he got excited. He's like, "Oh my god, I can talk to them? What?" So, Aries is first house, self. Okay, so I don't know what his birth chart is. Again, you can look up his birth chart and you can figure out where Aries is in his chart. Taurus rules the second house, and that's money and finances. Aries is self. Okay. We also got Earth here. Maybe you might need to ground yourself a little bit, and what that means is basically just get in touch with the Earth. You know what I mean? Go do something outside. If it's too cold, I don't want you to get sick. Don't worry about it. But like, go somewhere where you can be a little bit more one with nature. Go outside, get some air. You know, there was lily there, so maybe you can want to garden, plant some lilies. Um, I think, what is 10th house? Hold on, let's get into 10th house real quick before we go here. 10th house. Okay, so 10th house in astrology is for achievement, governs your public life, career, reputation, and social standing. It represents your professional path, ambition, status, and respect you gain through your life's work, ruled by the planet Saturn and the sign Capricorn. It is associated with responsibility, authority, and a long-term legacy you leave behind. We did have deed to a house, okay? And he probably was, I mean, he was the father figure. Usually when you're the father figure, you do have more of an authority. You know, like, because obviously mom can sit here and tell you 1,000 times to do something, but when dad comes in with that booming voice of his, you're like, oh, okay. Yes, sir. I'm on my way. Put the fear of God in you. So, he could be like an authoritative figure in y'all's life. So it's like when dad says to do it, you better get it done type deal. So, all right. That's all I got for you guys. Hopefully this helps. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, just let me know. You can send me an email, shoot me an email. And I will see you guys on the next time. Love you lots. Like, share, and subscribe, please. Bye.